Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHUTV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do under these very difficult circumstances. This video as always is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s, including some very nice Bobby Moore gear in there, the 1976 home shirt that inspired the season's home kit, the 1980 FA Cup final Trevor Brooking shirt that inspired this season's away kit. There's the Boys of 86 in there as well, and of course this Paolo Di Canio 99 to 2000 home shirt and the away shirt is also available in there as well, along with West Ham colour inspired Umbro and Admiral track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts. There's also some very nice England gear in there. So any purchases that you guys may be making, thank you first and foremost. The commissions that the channel would normally be getting I'll be sending directly through to the NHS, so you'll be able to help those that are helping us to get through this very difficult time. Now this video I'm talking about is another one where I'm looking at fans' attitude from a different perspective, and this one is from Ed's article about a goalkeeper in Paris Saint-Germain under PSGtalk.com, which will be a link is in the description so you can have a read of it, where he reckons we should be going for one of their goalkeepers, a goalkeeper called Alphonse Areola. Now, according to the article, he says Alphonse Areola will be likely looking for a new team this summer after his loan spell, I should say, with Real Madrid concludes and he returns to Paris Saint-Germain. According to L'Equipe, Areola played well under Zinedine Zidane, but with no option to buy and a plethora of young goalkeepers in the waiting, very similar to West Ham. Real Madrid simply has no use for the 27-year-old shot-stopper. With PSG set at goalkeeper with Keylor Navas and eyeing a move for Andre Onana in this summer as his backup stroke eventual successor, Areola is suddenly the odd man out, and despite a contract with PSG that runs until 2023, not according to Transfer Market, according to Transfer Market these contracts are at the end of this season, whenever that concludes, it is probably wise for him to move on. But I would take more note of this, guys, than Transfer Market. The report from the French publication revealed that the player and his wife would prefer a transfer to London-based club where he would be the #1 starter as he looks to fight for a place in the French national team for next year's UEFA European Championship. It goes on to talk about other clubs, blah blah blah. But if Areola wants to remain in the Premier League, West Ham is likely his best option, but only if they remain outside the relegation zone, as we know, 16th, as we are at the moment, but joint with Bournemouth at 18th on points. Lukas Fabianski has made 16 appearances this season for the Hammers and ranks near the bottom in total of clean sheets for just four clean sheets this season apparently, and the club has allowed the 4th most goals this season in the Premier League with 50 goals. Now I wouldn't say we allowed it, but I can see where he's coming from. But bearing in mind, obviously, you know, Lukas Fabianski was out for a long time when we had the clown Roberto in goal, and that just made things a lot worse. Areola should be able to improve those numbers, and if it's London that he wants, it doesn't get much better than playing in the London Stadium during every home game. This is his words, not mine. I can see why he's saying it from the other point of view. And then the article goes on to say that he could also be going to, there's a good chance that he could be going to Fulham if they express an interest, because they're obviously playing for the playoffs at the moment, prying for the playoffs, I should say. Now, I don't really know much about this bloke, if I'm completely honest with you, but I've done a little bit of research, as I've intimated on a little bit earlier. I'm going to talk about his appearances over the last 3 to 4 seasons, okay? For League One for PSG, he had 15 appearances, 6 clean sheets, and 14 goals conceded, which is about an average of 1.5 goals per game. In the 17-18 season, he made 34 appearances for PSG, 17 clean sheets, and 25 goals conceded, with an average of just under that of 1.47 goals conceded per game. Last season in League One, again for PSG, he made 21 appearances, 11 clean sheets, and 17 goals conceded. So it's around about 1.6, 1.7 goals per average game conceded. In La Liga for Real Madrid, he's made 3 appearances so far this season, 1 clean sheet, clean sheet and 3 goals conceded. So over the 2 goals that he didn't keep, games that he didn't keep a clean sheet, he's conceded about an average again of 1.5 goals per game. And also for PSG, he made 3 appearances, kept 2 clean sheets, but conceded 1 in 1 goal. He conceded 3 goals, so putting his average up of 3 goals per game. Now, as I say, that's not bad. I would take that as, I wouldn't really say that he could be a number 1, but that's definitely a very, very good number 2 stats. I mean, obviously, the leagues are totally different, and as a result of it, these stats don't really make that much of an impact. But remember, he's not that much younger than when we bought in Adrian under Allardyce. So let that sink in here. Adrian was with us for quite a while. I can see where this bloke is coming from. As I say, according to Transfer Market, his contract's up at the end of the season, but that could be just a loan contract. It's not 100% clear. If it is just purely the fact that he's there for another 3 years, then I totally get it. Because he'll be 30 by that point, which is the prime for goalkeepers. But I have said on previous videos that I agree that Moyes should be looking for under 25s in the outfield positions. With here, however, goalkeeper at 27, I think is an absolutely perfect, spot-on idea. I really, really do think it would be a very, very good idea, because I say Fabianski's not got that much longer to go. Martin's is the backup for the backup Roberto, who's useless. We've got Nathan Trott coming in potentially, maybe in the next few years, and Nang as well is also being tipped to be the next goalkeeper. So we've got some options there. So he could be pushed down the order as well. But if he does come in as a number 2, I would be very, very happy with that. If he comes in for a number 1, again, I would be happy with it. But I don't think it'd be fair on Fabianski at the same point. So guys, if anybody's out there that are any Real Madrid fans, or are PSG fans, or anybody that watches the French and Spanish leagues, or any of you guys that are watching that know him, then by all means put your thoughts down in the comments section below. As I say, I've just done a tertiary look at the his information. And it's not bad reading, to be honest with you. Bearing in mind we know the differences between La Liga and League One and the Premier League, of course. But it's not bad. I can see where he's coming from. If you like this video and you feel I deserve it, then by all means please do hit the like button. The more likes this channel gets, the more exposure this channel gets as well, for that matter. So if you want people to know what it's about, then by all means please do also share this content with anybody that you feel may want to watch it. If you're new around here, or you just haven't subscribed yet, because I noticed that still 65% of you guys that are watching content over the last 4 weeks are unsubscribed, please do hit the subscription button, because at the end of the day it doesn't cost you anything. It's completely free. And also, if you do subscribe, then by all means please do hit the notification bell so you get to see when new content is going up. So in the meantime guys, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you very, very soon.